the Orlando Magic, Paolo's former team. And the Magic, they haven't changed their roster from last season. It's still the same team last season after the Paolo trade. So, yeah, they're going to be pretty bad again this season. Which they are 0-2 to start the season, so it's not really surprising. So, really don't have a true number one on their team. I mean, Franz Wagner's their best player, but he's not really a guy that's going to be able to carry a team to the playoffs as a number one. Championship ceremony right now. Paolo Banchero gets a ring right after he gets traded to us. Bam gets his third. Yeah, let's go, Paolo. He went from a bad situation to a championship, to winning a championship in the same season. And I'll win my fourth right now. There's the fourth championship banner in a row, and that's our fifth. And that's the fifth championship banner in the franchise, for the franchise.
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill battling the force with us on the sideline. A look at Orlando's.
And DeMar DeRozan went to the Orlando Magic. I thought he was going to retire, but he ended up going to probably the worst situation in the league. In the Orlando Magic, not alive, but I guess he wants to retire with the Orlando Magic.
You know, BA, you're spot on.
He is
It
40
definitely
years
takes
old.
some time to get used to the grind of the season again. You know, between the traveling and the hotel rooms, changing time zones, but you find your flow again eventually.
And it's Wagner missing. Here's Embiid. Shot from the low post is good.
There you go. Embiid just being efficient.
Suggs outside. Back to Wagner. From deep, Johnson connects from downtown.
He's consistent consistent from out there, especially when you give them that kind of room.
And
Right,
here's
give it to
Embiid.
Brandon Ingram. He's got
We
the
saw him with
mismatch.
29 points in his last game. Here's Ingram.
Oh, too easy. Two-hand slam.
Ingram clearly on the attack there, not allowing the defense to do anything with that dunk.
Outside Johnson. Here's Shumshay. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Pass to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Ingram.
Brandon Ingram.
Shot by Johnson. No good.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
And Carroll
Oh.
passes to MP.
Bam on Vaughn's fogged on.
Here's MP.
Give it to Bam. Go. Go, Bam. There we go.
Against Faulkner. And out of Mayo with the basket. On the assist by Ingram.
And right at the last second, Bam fearlessly racing the clock.
Suggs finds Faulkner. And that one drops.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired. Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's MP.
Brandon
Pass to
Ingram.
Ingram.
It's too easy, bro. Look at this. It's too
The
easy.
layup is good off the glass.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4
Oh,
shots,
good steal,
4
Bam.
makes.
Go, Brandon Ingram. Easy dunk.
And a slam by Ingram.
An excellent find by MP. Passes like this really help keep giving.
Up comes Suggs. Covered by MP. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy,
Got a parlay
teamwork
over
that time,
him.
guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And so here's Toronto. The Magic
Hi,
making their
Brandon
last
Ingram.
shot.
Go, Brandon Ingram. Put it up. There we
He
go.
gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets.
Oh, good D.
Shumshay, no good. So Clark would
Go,
move on to
Scotty.
back here.
One hand slam. There we go.
And he's a locomotive. I mean, he's probably 255 pounds. And all of it is cable wire. I mean, that's why he went first overall. That combination of skill, ball handling, dexterity, agility, and force. He's 25 points a game and also 5 assists. At his size, you don't see that
There's
kind of
Brandon Ingram.
Here's Van Carroll. Orlando making their last shot. Here's Ingram.
Go, Brandon Ingram.
Here's another bucket.
He's got 10 early points
They
for
give him up
us.
in the painted area. And you know, it doesn't matter how good the defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Faulkner. 23 points his last outing. 3 from Suggs. Barnes with the rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there? You know, guys, I
Hi,
think he's
Bam.
got confidence to shoot it from anywhere.
Put it up. There we go.
Adebayo, that's good.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint. Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
And he gets the bucket.
Great read by Suggs. Dishing the rock in the two-man game.
Toronto leading by 7. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Give it to Paulo.
Catch up with Darko Rajakovic. Coach and I
Like
talked
all
about the
right.
development of Franz Wagner since
Too
entering the
easy.
league. Someone we watched early on, even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Guys,
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here
Go,
comes
Scotty.
Toronto on the push. Here's Barnes.
Slam it. There we go.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. Let's see if they can keep this going. And you know, nothing like getting in the corner on the ropes early. You love that. But they're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Orlando with the ball. The Raptors making their last shot. From deep, Johnson. Adebayo grabs the board. Here's MP. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
They have no answer
D.
Missing. Toronto leading by 13. The machine.
Oh, I got blocked.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over you.
From deep, Johnson. Adebayo grabs the board.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. He just needs to slow
Go, Scotty. 3. Let's go.
That bucket in no time at all. Barnes has got his third basket of the night.
You can't help but look toward their defense.
They call a timeout. Lead up to 16 already.
At some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
And their passing put them in the top half of the league for assists. Not the best ball movement we've seen, but they still did a good job sharing the rock.
They took care of the ball, stayed in control. It was very hard to turn them over. Now here's Johnson. 27 points his last game. To the paint. And stolen by Adebayo. And here they come. Here's
Go, Scotty. Oh, Brandon Ingram.
recovering.
Oh,
And he's headed to the line
nice.
for two. He
Heading
gets
to the free throw line.
Aggressive move that time by Ingram, putting up the shot while absorbing the foul.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Raptors.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle
Sorry,
points are
Brandon.
showing up on the scoreboard. And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Look at who's out there now for Toronto. Barrett comes in for Paolo Banchero. And it's Wesley in for
No
Moore.
ban.
Here's Adebayo.
There we go.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Adebayo's got 6.
Really taking charge of the game. Largely with the detailed interior attack. And, you know, that involves pounding it inside. Getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team. It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Go, Ben. There we go.
It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists in the game. Suggs with it. Wagner outside. Back to Suggs. To the middle. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose with one hand. Because he gets a little higher and they go off one hand and one foot. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials. Yeah, and I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Oubre, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram.
They'd love to get more help from him offensively right now. And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Wagner outside. 4-3. Toronto grabs the miss. And guys, this is the
Go,
first
RJ.
setting of the Magic
3.
this year.
Let's go.
Talent-wise, they've got the upper hand. I mean, they won every matchup between these teams last year. Guys, they deserve a lot of credit for not losing focus and letting one slip away. They came to play every time, and I expect that'll be the case tonight.
Shot by Johnson, no good.
Look, I know we wanted to answer with the 3 of the zone.
Go, Kelly. Who's right? Oh, yeah. There we go.
Play your game, not theirs. They showed so much energy waiting for particularly on the offensive end. Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Such a wide open look.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feat.
Steps back. MP, the pass to Wesley. And here's MP.
Come on, Ben.
Pass to Adebayo. 9 feet out.
Let's go, Ben.
Good for 2 more.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Here's Shumshay. Now here's Johnson. And here's Wagner, guarded by Barrett. And it's Wagner missing. Toronto's going 2 of 2 at the perimeter. MP shot is off. Orlando shooting around 40% early on here. Wagner outside. They set the pick. This one for 3. Rebound Toronto. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. Tough loss there.
Go, Ben. There we go.
They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent. And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Here's Shumshay. Toronto making their last shot. Here's Wesley. He's scoreless. Pass to Oubre. Toronto passing it around. Now MP. It's Barrett on the wing.
Oh, Jay, come on, put it
For
up.
Wagner.
Oh,
Barrett can't hit.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
That one's good for 2. Wagner's got 8.
Wagner knows how to handle his business inside, mainly due to how much confidence he brings to the court.
Wesley, pass to MP.
I'm going to take 5 shots.
Let's go with a 3. Can't get it to drop. A big time effort.
Oh, the first quarter, we
Providing
lead
a
by
lot of energy for the
24.
Raptors. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Raptors, this has been a game they've wanted to have.
What's simple? When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can
Pollard.
control the second chance touches. And you know, their
Pollard.
rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Scotty Barnes is out there with Paolo Banchero. And it's MP, and it's Wesley, and it's the point guard position. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Now DeRozan. He's coming off a 19-point game against Phoenix. And it's Bowman missing. To the inside.
Go, Pollard.
Here's Banchero.
Easy dunk. There we go.
There's some heat from Banchero now. He brings that ferocity.
There's DeMar DeRozan on the floor, but playing in a different uniform.
DeRozan left side. It's rebounded by Moore.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the
Go,
glass.
Pollard. Easy slam.
Big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. This energy is unmatched. And you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He picked up 29 points, and he made a lot of shrewd decisions with the ball, which led to a hefty assist total for him.
Go, Scotty. There we go.
We'll see how far he drives that way tonight, guys.
Allen, we appreciate the update. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight. Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double it. It might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And here are the Raptors now. Orlando making their last shot. Now here's MP. Give him 8. And his 5th basket. 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Shed. And too long on the shot.
Wow, surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's Keith, covered by MP. Pass to DeRozan. It's rebounded by Moore. Moore's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's MP from outside. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Looking to end the run. Barnes with the rebound. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. If the pass to Banchero.
Go Paulo.
Pass to
Easy.
Wesley.
Wesley, jump shot.
Orlando with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor. Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Here's Shed. They get it back. Robinson Earl with the bucket. Robinson Earl's gotten 4 this quarter.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Pass to Moore. And here's Banchero.
Oh, he gets doubled.
And here's MP. 15
Nice
points in the
Scotty.
game. Barnes drives in.
There we
He
go.
trades it as the shot clock ticks down. Barnes has got 11.
Yeah, the intensity behind the drive. Barnes was not going to be stopped.
Pass to Robinson Earl. Man, a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Banchero.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that. He got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players
Go
get
to
these
Paulo.
opportunities and are emboldened to do
Go
more.
Paulo.
Now here's Banchero.
Too easy.
Yeah, that one goes. Give him 8.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team. You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Faulkner. That one falls.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Left side Ingram.
It's Paulo.
Down low.
Go Paulo. Let's
Banchero on the
go.
post. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Ingram's got 3 assists tonight. Orlando has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Robinson Earl. Suggs outside. Orlando moving the ball around. Murray Boyles can't get it to go. Here's MP. And he lays it up and in. MP's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Faulkner on the wing. He's got 10. Here's Suggs. And Orlando tacks on 2 more.
His teammates expect Suggs to hit these shots, and it doesn't disappoint.
Pass to Moore.
It's Paulo. Go
Here's
Paulo.
Banchero.
Too
And he comes
easy.
in the layup off the glass. Banchero's got 12 points in the game.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Faulkner outside. Here's Shumshay. Here's Robinson Earl. Covered by Ingram. Murray Boyles. 3-pointer off the mark. Toronto has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Left side Ingram. It's stolen away. On the wing, Suggs. Here's the three. And it's Toronto with a rebound. And Carroll's got 4 rebounds now.
Oh,
Oh,
I
there's the
fouled.
whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like the refs reporting empty there. I mean, he didn't settle. He played aggressively.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw's good. Adebayo's checked in for Toronto. R.J. Barrett comes in for more. Johnson, he's checked in for Orlando. And both free throws good for MP. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Johnson finds Suggs. 5 to shoot. The Magic need to put one up here. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Suggs. Suggs has got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Toronto now. Outside Barrett.
Give it to Bam. Go Bam.
Here's Adebayo.
Go Bam. Too
And he
easy.
sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working. And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Wagner. 10 points for him. It doesn't go for him. And now the Raptors on the break. Yep, count it. Man, that's now 21 points for MP.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Johnson with it. Give him 8. Wagner, left side. Back to Johnson. Suggs outside.
Oh, are you serious?
Drew the contact.
Wow, he really got me on
So
that
he'll go to the
one.
line for 3 free
I was
throws.
going to go up to block the shot.
Play that time by Suggs. Use the pump fake to get the defense off balance.
And he's good on the second.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line. Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Now here's MP.
Good
21
Ben.
points in the game.
Go Bam.
Here's Adebayo.
Too easy.
Oh, nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got his 4th assist with that last one. Here's Wagner. He's got 10. And that one is stopped right through.
Cleared to fly. Here comes Mr. Suggs lifting off.
Outside Barrett. Pass to
Bam.
Adebayo.
Go Bam. Oh, yes, fouled.
They'll head to the line for 2. Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
And both
Go
free throws
Bam.
good for Adebayo.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter. Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Wagner, the pass to Suggs. Here's Murray Boyles. From deep. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got
Go
9
Bam.
rebounds.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
By Ingram.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters. He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And it's Wagner missing. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter.
Go
in this game.
Bam. Oh.
Basket's good. Wagner's got 12.
Wagner will battle you inside now. He's not afraid to embrace and even initiate contact.
Go Bam.
Here's Adebayo.
Slam it. There we go.
Stuff by Adebayo.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post. Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Suggs outside. There's 39 seconds left in the first half.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Go Bam.
That tells the story
Oh.
Here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Now here's Suggs. Give him 8. Pass to Wagner. Here's Shumshay. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Right, I'm going
Nice
to take
pass
final
that time by
shots.
Suggs. I
The
love his
first
composure
half.
and presence.
Here's MP.
Oh, wow. That was a tough layup right there.
MP's got 23.
23 in the first half. We lead by 44 in the first half.
Extra attention from the defense, not less.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Toronto out in front, opening up a huge gap. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Orlando Magic. You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal they pay us to do this. Did I say that out loud?
Wait, you guys get paid?
Well, yeah, we wouldn't sit here and deal with you for free.
I'm gonna call my agent now.
And next, let's talk about our game. MP has been stellar so far.
MP is stunting on them, and that defense has had no response. You're playing with fire when you let MP get into the flow.
Yeah, he's leading the way, and I don't expect him to let up.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
My
And given
power.
that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at
Too
the end of the
easy.
night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
On the court for the Magic, Jalen Suggs out there with Johnson. Then there's Wagner, and it's Shumshay in at the 5, roaming the paint. Yep, that one's good. Suggs has got 10 points in the game.
A physical guard, Suggs loves working inside. He doesn't back away from the paint at all.
It's Brad
To
Ingram.
Ingram. Shoots a fadeaway.
Too
That one's
easy.
offline, but it drops in for him. 16 points from Brandon Ingram.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists. You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you guys. Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons.
Pollard.
Back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Adebayo passes to Barnes.
I Scotty. Go bam, there we go. Easy slam.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Suggs outside. Here's Shumshay. No good with the triple. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half.
Right, let's go bam.
And Caro outside.
Go bam.
Adebayo in the post. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
Oh, he gets his own rebound. Look at that.
Their first miss.
Scotty for 3. Let's go. They call it timeout. Lead up to 49 now. Wow.
Clearly the better team.
And the
This
Magic
team
call
is
time
clicking.
here.
This team is just well connected with each other. That's what it is. Oh my god, and she made that half court. Wow. It's crazy. Yeah, this team's perfect. Perfectly built. We don't really need to make any moves outside of maybe improving our bench a little bit more. Because we've lost some bench depth. We've lost Emmanuel quickly, DeMar DeRozan, Isaiah Stewart, and those guys. So I feel like, maybe trade some of the role players on our bench for better role players. Yeah, it's off because our starting five, we don't have to trade any of our starting
These teams
five.
led the league in three-point percentage last year. Number 1, the Raptors.
And looking at last season, the thing that jumps out at you is their three-point percentage. They're still the league in that category, which is great to see considering how valued the three ball is nowadays in our game.
Now here's Wagner. 14 points for him. Counted from distance. Suggs has got 5 points now in the quarter.
They've come out hot this second half, hitting 3 of their first 4 shots.
Well, when you need a
Caller.
bucket late in games, Franz Wagner seems
Go
to be your
Caller.
guy, Clark.
Yeah, he's made a name for himself as a fourth quarter
Go
producer.
Dan.
Time and time again, Wagner
Go
has made
Paulo.
a big
Do your
play
thing, bro.
offensively
One-on-one.
to help his team late. And that's how you become
Pull up.
one of the
Oh,
best.
yeah.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
Wagner, the pass to Robinson Earl. Orlando moving the ball around. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
And Carroll outside.
That's it, Brad Ingram. Hey, Brad
Johnson
Ingram.
against Ingram. No
Oh,
good that time.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Here's Murray Boyles, and he dunks it down.
When he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Outside Ingram.
it's Paulo. Hey,
Kicks
Paulo.
out to MP. Pass to Ingram.
Brad Ingram
Three-pointer.
through. Let's
Oh,
go.
the assist goes to MP. Ingram's got 19 points.
And the fluid shooting motion of Ingram makes him a real threat to knock down these corner triples.
From deep, Johnson. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Little back and forth from long
Good
range.
call,
I love
Art.
it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Ben
Hey,
Carroll.
Paulo.
He's got 16.
Too easy.
Good to go. Ben Carroll's got 6 points in the quarter.
Banchero putting together some kind of performance here. He's the entire package.
Back to Suggs. Pass to Wagner. Here's Murray Boyles. Beyond the arc.
Good day.
Rebounded
Yep.
by Van Carroll. Van Carroll's got his
Nice
fifth
guarding.
rebound in this one.
Too
Yeah,
easy.
it's good. Barnes has got 16 points.
And this is how you finish inside. Barnes, he doesn't fear anyone close to the rim.
Pass to Suggs. From behind the arc. Sinks the tray. He's got 12.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more. Either from him or somebody else.
Go Paulo.
Inside. Kicks it out to MP. Lets it go from deep. Orlando grabs the miss. Pass to Wagner. To the right side. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Van Carroll.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Right, 1:52 left in the fourth. We're up by 51. Wow.
.149 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Murray Boyles. Back to Johnson. Here's Murray Boyles. The 3 from Suggs. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Adebayo's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Kelly Oubre out there with Walter. Then it's Bam Adebayo.
Come on,
Then it's
Bam.
MP. And it's Wesley in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the
Hi,
game for
Bam.
Toronto. Now here's Adebayo.
Let's
Gets
go.
himself open and drills it. Adebayo's got 6 points in the quarter.
And
for the Raptors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total.
Go Bam.
And the next time
There we go.
I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game. Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. Love to get an opponent figured out early. You're going to be seeing them.
Go Bam.
And even the opposing
Too
fans
easy.
can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
He was superb as a facilitator. Really orchestrated things offensively, created a lot of opportunities for ready shooters.
Here's Faulkner. Toronto making their last shot. Pass to Johnson. 6 to shoot. The 3 is up. Rebound Toronto.
I'll do it right there. We're gonna win by 57. We got 23, 2 and 16 to finish this game off. Wow. Just good team basketball right here.